Hello people and welcome to this new class in where we are going to talk about the shortcuts. Shortcuts is a very important thing in InDesign in order to get a proper workflow. If we use them correctly, we will save a lot of time and we will get a very nice feeling when we are working. More confident, feeling that everything goes smooth. We will love the program even more. So it's not just an option, it is something mandatory. We have to use the shortcuts. So I strongly recommend you to start working from now on with the left hand placed on your keyboard. In the description of the course, you already have a list with the most important shortcuts and a JPG image as well. It would be nice if you spend some time studying these shortcuts. Most of them are very intuitive. Anyways, InDesign help us remember those shortcuts because if we hover over any tool, we can read the name of the tool and the shortcut inside the brackets, right? For instance, if I move to the type tool, I can read type tool and shortcut letter T. If for any reason the shortcuts don't appear in your computer, then you gotta go to Edit, Preferences, Interface, and here Tooltips, expand it and use the normal one, the normal option. I have to say that, for example, in my InDesign, previously using this fast option, when I hover over the tools, just the name of the tool was displayed, but not the shortcut. Later on, it started working even in this fast option. In case we use none, we will not have any suggestion. All the labels will disappear, and in the normal mode, we can be sure that we have the name and the shortcut. Coming back to our file, let's have an overall view of these tools, of the toolbar. Selection tool, shortcut, letter V. Direct selection, letter A. Page tool, Shift plus P. Type tool, we said it already, letter T. Rectangle frame tool, letter F. Ellipse tool, letter L. If I expand this tool, then we can read rectangle tool, letter M as well. Hand tool, letter H. Zoom tool, letter Z. The eyedropper, I need to expand the tool and then I find it, eyedropper tool, letter I. Very important, very useful. If we keep moving down, then we find that we can easily toggle between the fill and the stroke just by using letter X. I will do it right now. I press X key and then you can check how we are toggling between the stroke and the fill. X again, and the fill goes to the front. X again, and now the stroke is in the front. Moving down, these three options are interesting. Apply color. The shortcut is comma. Moving to the right, apply gradient. Shortcut full stop. And more to the right, apply none. In theory, the shortcut is the fourth slash. And I said in theory because in my computer this shortcut is not working. So we will learn how to resolve this situation. Firstly, let's move down to the bottom and we can read normal W and preview W. I hit W and then we change to this preview mode view, and if I hit it again I come back to the work normal view. So let's practice a little bit with these geometries. Right now I have the eyedropper pressed. Then if I want to switch to the selection tool, for example, I press letter V. Once selected, I can click on the pink rectangle, right? Let's now, for example, change the fill color. I go to swatches on the right side. I pick the green color. Green color is already in front and on the stroke, right? If I press X key, then the fill goes to the front and the stroke go to the back. And here one trick. If I press Shift plus X, then magic. I can swap between the stroke and the fill. Now green is for the fill and pink is for the stroke. Remember, Shift plus X. Let's work now with these three options. Apply color, apply gradient and apply none. The color is already applied. The shortcut is comma. Gradient full stop. So let's use it. I press full stop and here we are. Now let's apply the color, shortcut comma, and then let's apply none, shortcut fourth slash. And then I told you before, in my computer that shortcut is not working. In this case we have a solution. because we can customize our shortcuts, either because that key is not working in our keyboard or because we like another shortcut because we find it like more handy, more comfortable, whatever. We better go to Edit, Keyboards, Shortcuts. It has its proper category. One click, and then this window pops up. We can expand this panel and see that we have different sets of shortcuts. We can even use shortcuts from Illustrator or Photoshop. Anyways, we'll use the default, and let's move to the product area. Once here, we have like many different groups of tools. InDesign, you already know that it is a very deep software with multitude options. So here, in order to make our life easier, all those tools are organized in groups. Let's move to the Tools group. Once here, we can read Apply Color, Apply Gradient, and Apply None. If I hit any of them, down this box we can read what is the default shortcut. In this case we have two, both related with the fourth slash, and in case that we want to change it, we should type in the new one. I will type in dash key, the one next to the full stop. This dash key is currently assigned to another key, the delayed anchor point tool. Let's do it anyways, and then this window pops up saying cannot modify the default set. Create a new set based on the default set? Yes. Let's call it new shortcuts based on default. OK. We press OK again, and then if I select my rectangle and I hit the dash key, now the tool Apply None is working perfectly. And I have these three shortcuts in a row next to each other. Apply Color, comma, Apply Gradient, full stop, and Apply None dash. Let's play a little bit with the circle. I select it, letter V, then imagine that I don't want the stroke, X key to toggle the stroke in front, and finally dash key to Apply None. And here we are. Time to say goodbye now. I hope you have enjoyed the class, and I see you in the next lesson.